Hey everybody, it's the Jekyll. Welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. This is episode 44, I think. And you notice we're staring at a new game screen here. Couple of things. One, I've been kind of slow updating lately because we got a new puppy in the household. And so she's taking up a lot of my time. But trying to get back to recording when I can here. She's sleeping in the bed next to me, actually. And two, so there are bugs with that scenario that I was running. And, you know, we're playing an experimental branch of a alpha game, so you know there's going to be bugs. But unfortunately, what I was finding was that the bugs in the quest line, I kept hitting things that I couldn't advance. And so, you know, they did just this update not too long ago, this 10.3.2 update, and that was going to fix some things. So I started over on that and started to record, and as it turns out, like, the first step in the quest line just doesn't unlock now. So we'll have to wait for them to figure that out. I figured in the meantime what we could do is we could just play survival game here and see how it goes, because things are a little different now in survival. So we're going to start a new game here. We're going to go to Omicron because there's no oxygen on that planet. It'll be a little harder, and it'll force me to kind of have to get with what the new O2 situation is as quick as possible. And we're going to kick it off and see what happens. Apparently now, you don't start with all the goodies that you used to have in the dropship. So we have to find like a starting base, I guess. There's like a wreckage starting base somewhere, and that'll be where we start out. So we'll have to look and see what's going on here. What's that over there? There's something over there. Keep looking around this way. There's a freighter. Has valuable goods. Somewhere on this planet, there was going to be like a starter base of some kind. So I guess we'll just have to travel and find it. Alright, so if we access this, you notice we don't get really anything from the escape pod anymore that we didn't already have. And the only things we have on us are a projectile pistol, as far as tools go, and we were given an O2 station right at the beginning. But the rest of this stuff isn't going to help us mine, isn't going to do any of that at all, so we really need to start looking around and see if we can find where this base is going to be. In the meantime, I'm going to grab up whatever I see along the way, because picking is the best XP in the game. I didn't see anything show up anywhere, did we? There's the trading station. I guess that's as good a way to go as any, so we'll go northwest to start. There's Promethium. Wow. They're new looking. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say all of that over there I want to avoid. And I do not want to go in that direction, because that looks like even a capital vessel right there on the ground, or on a giant landing pad. All kinds of stuff going on over there. We won't go that way. We'll go this way. We'll go southeast instead. Let me put my jump jets on. Apparently there are mineable rocks now. Like, you can get stuff out of those. There's all kinds of changes. We're rocking a powerful 3.5 rads right off the... Oh, wait. Wood cabin. Oh, maybe we found it. So anyways, we're rocking 3.5 rads right from the start here. It's 8 degrees Celsius, but we are up high in the mountains. So let's check out this wood cabin. This might be what we need to start with. We'll have to get it ventilated, ready to go with the O2. Because that's one thing that scenario that we were starting on didn't have a problem with, because it was on an oxygen-rich planet. Magnesium over here. See, I like that we found Promethium, but I'm not sure how close it was to certain death over there. That's a wood cabin? Okay, if you say so. Looks like an excavation of some kind to me. Owie. Magnesium over there. Some copper. That's good. Some iron. Perfect. Some silicon. Something nasty. Got level 3 just by running around. This is interesting looking. What do we have here? Looks like a shanty town. Got an ammo box down here. There's ammo in it. That's good. Almost feels like what they've done is they basically turned the start into a scenario of its own. Cobalt over there. Just kind of looking around before I go inside. There's a generator. There's an O2 tank here. No idea what that is. I guess just decoration. Power tank here. These are all empty. There's a core. Just exposed to the elements. Imagine if this is our starting base, we need to quickly get to a point that we can get some blocks around me. This is weird. I guess it's not a bad design. What was that? This is a ventilator block right here. So this actually puts oxygen on all sides of it. What do we have here? We got some components. We'll take them out of the cargo box. Why not? Just a bench. Stamina recovery. That's just an antenna. Or stamina recovers. Yeah, this is interesting, but this is not going to protect against drone attacks. There's something. Sounds like that alien artifact from the scenario. So we have access to the ammo box. There's the ventilator. There's a fridge. This is new. Look at this coffee table. Aha! And now we have tools. So let's put the drill here. We'll put the chainsaw here. Grab up the fuel for both. Survival constructor. There we go. There's an O2 generator. Auto miner core. Actually, I'm just going to leave this here until we get constructor going. And then we have sprouts going on here, some anti-rad pills, which we'll take, and an EVA boost. Let's see. Lowers armor, increases cold. So I guess this would be for. Oh, you know what? EVA is like spacewalking, I think. And then we have a core. Interesting. Just gonna move all this down. Just kind of out of the way. Alright, so what we need to do is put some power in this guy, I think. Do I have a PDA? Is there no mission set up? Eating Akua. Dinner for 2. Clans of Akua. Okay, so it looks like they've got all this set up. For Akua specifically. These are solo missions. I guess you could activate them. But they're not going to work here, I don't think. Yeah, because like they want Akua berries. I guess we're on our own here on Omicron. Alright. Close that. Actually, no, I need to fuel it up. Did I have any fuel? Yeah, I do. I'm going to put in 2. That'll give me what? Put this on. Oh, yeah. 47 minutes worth of fuel. Of course, I wonder if having powered that on, what's that do? I don't know. What did we do? What is making that noise? I don't know what the hell's going on. Alright, well either way, I think what we need to do next is we need to get some promethium and some iron, because we're going to need to fix this up a little better to be ready for attackers. And let's put this guy down outside so we can start generating O2. He needs a little bit of power. Give me power. Good. He'll give me O2 bottles here for too long. So let's go find some promethium. Oh wow, we've got... I guess that's always been there, but it looks cool every time I see it. Alright, so that wood cabin its base. Alright, and then these are plasma. Use those to make things. Spike lemon. It's just food. But you know what? This is XP. So we're going to grab all of it that we can. Pick everything. Level 4. Nice. Wonder if we drill this, if it gives us anything. Resource mining, stone removal. Nah, we didn't get nothing from that. Grab all of that. These ferns weren't anything, were they? Yeah, phoenix ferns. How about that? What do they give? Phoenix fern, intermediate as an ingredient. Okay, so that's useless. They're XP. We'll call them just XP ferns. Alright, so we need to find promethium. I know we had found promethium here, but there's got to be more out this way. Really don't want to go that way because there's a lot of stuff here. A lot of dangerous, nasty, kill you dead stuff. So we'll go over towards the iron. There's more magnesium. These are food. Oh, there's promethium. See? Space orange. Yum yum. I don't give that much in the way of food though. So we're going to go over to the promethium, mine some of that up, then we'll hit the iron. Grab all this as we go through. Plenty of plasma for us to make med kits with, which is nice. We'll have to get a farm going that we can put our get our what's it called? Aloe vera growing. Give me. Promethium. Let's focus. Here's something somewhere. So, I think these guys are friendly-ish. Little sluggy, monster mouth, bitey things. Hey guys. Pretty horrible, but friendly-ish. Yeah, they're not attacking. Don't start nothing. Won't be nothing. Alright, let's get us some more promethium. I'm going to start digging down and getting promethium, and then I'm going to probably head over to the iron deposit and do the same thing, and I'll bring you guys back just as soon as I have done that. Heading over to the iron mine. I almost forgot about oxygen. I'm gonna use up the bottles I've got real quick. Hopefully there'll be more waiting for me when I get back. Looting all the stuff I see along the way, all these oranges, because they are good XP. Also, I got 106 promethium. I did screw up and accidentally auto-reloaded my drill, so I used up an entire thing of biofuel. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Before, on accident, like I just hit the wrong button. Which sucks. But I'm almost level 7. At level 7, I'll be able to make the T2 drill. And we'll start using promethium fuel instead. So that'll be the good thing. Almost there. Let's look and see what do we. Yeah, see, like next loot should be boom, level 7. There we go. And let's take the emergency constructor, put him down real quick. Actually, first things first, let's learn it. Under tools, pick up that guy. We'll pick up the multi-tool over here as well. And then we can look and see if we can make one of these T2 drills. No. Okay, so we're going to actually need to go with the need to go with probably a constructor first. So that's going to need a bunch of stuff, which we do not have. Oof. So, what we're going to do is we're going to get some iron, some silicon, and the white flash is not good. We'll probably need to get some cobalt, some copper. We don't have much in the way of fuel left, so probably need to think about looking for a water source so we can get some more seaweed so that we can make some more biofuel. I was really thinking this was going to be the way out, just quickly make a T2 drill, but apparently not. And this iron ore is down here though, which means I can just dig straight into it, which is kind of cool. Actually, it's already exposed. How about that? Alright, so we've got 142 iron ore, 106 promethium. We really need to head back to base. My oxygen is at 226 currently. And I don't have any more small oxygen bottles. So this game, much more than the previous game that we played, is going to be all about survival at the beginning. Which means carefully planning these trips out, getting back to base more often, get the oxygen that I need, to get the food that I need, and then kind of making smaller trips out. So we'll have to plan this stuff out a little better. Hopefully that oxygen guy has got me some oxygen when we get back, that generator, and I will start making some more Promethium charges so we can keep it powered up, keep the base powered up, and yeah. So let's see. Alright, let's get back to base real quick. It's so tempting to just do all of this on the way, but really I need to make sure I have oxygen because I'm going to get caught without if I'm not careful. See, like I can't help it. I must loot all the things. Must pick all the plasmas. Yeah, I'm already down to 176. I need to get back. What's this? Alien Thorn. Yeah, they changed the model on that. There we go. There's a lot of oranges out here. It's a good spot. I don't know how much of that they planned versus how much it was just random gen with the seed. But either way, this is a good spot. These oranges aren't like the end all for food. I mean, we already saw they only give 30 food, which isn't, you have to eat a lot of oranges to get that 500 up to 30. But there are a lot of oranges here. So let's get our survival constructor out. Put all this underneath the base. Get rid of the oxygen. Let's load this in there. Let's load that in there. Just go ahead. Craft as much of that as we can and as much of that as we can. Just let that do its thing. Let it sit there. Oh, you know what? You give me, put this in here so that I can continue to have O2 made because I'm going to need it. Let's charge back up. No, that's like a switch. What does it do? What does it do? I don't know what you're switched to. We have a ventilator, but we don't have any O2. Can we put O2 in this thing out here? Can we put these small bottles in there? We cannot. But we can put the big bottles in there. Aha! Now, if we do this, I don't know what it does. Why is no O2 shown in here? Looks like these are for guns. Where are the weapons? Very confusing. Looks like a grow light. Oh, that is a grow light. Look at that. Neat. Okay. So let's put this stuff in here. Spike lemons. Is there food on those? Effective against poisonous bite, but you can use them for things. These are food 50. Not bad. I'm going to take 10 of these, and I'm going to put them over here and let them spoil, really is what I'm going to do. so that I have... So we have a food processor in here. Did we see a food processor? We did not. Okay. What is that? Alright. Let's look at our devices real quick. Ammo box, cargo box, personal cargo box, core. We have doors. There's a vertical door. Is there really? I don't know what that is. Chairs and a fuel tank. We have a ventilator. That is the sound of my puppy. She's got a little bit of a cough still. Lever, motion sensor. What does the motion sensor do? Let's do this. Let's show oxygen. Show airtight blocks. Some of these are not airtight, looks like. Now that's all airtight there. Is that not airtight, these guys? Now they're airtight on this side. He looks airtight. He's airtight. Those are probably all airtight from the top. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. But we can put this down. Take off our helmet. No oxygen. So something is not airtight. Which means that this ventilator is. So that must power that motion sensor or something. I don't know. These guys are airtight. That's weird. So what it is that motion sensor has picked us up. But why, I don't know. This ventilator. Yeah, I don't understand what's happening here. Figure it out though. We'll figure it out. Let's turn off airtight blocks. Can we turn on the ventilator? Is that what we need to do? Ventilator on. Needs oxygen tank to operate. Manual deactivation leads to oxygen loss. Well, we'll live with this guy for now. Everything's so big. Guess we could just put you on the outside here. Find a spot for you. Right there works. There we go. Alright, well, I guess that's what we're going to call this episode. Truly feels like survival happening here. What we'll do is, in the next episode, we will strike out and take a look at maybe there's some points of interest or some things that we could use, and see what happens there. In between episodes, I'll probably go ahead and grab some more this stuff here. Actually, you know what? No, we need to find some biofuel. So we'll probably do that in the next episode. And then we'll come back. So until then, I appreciate you joining me. And this is Jekyll out.